So as long as I've been asking this question, I have never had a single woman say that they regretted breaking up with any dude ever in history. And I know some of these women are worse off after the relationships they got out of. Ladies, here's a question. I'm going to ask the two other gentlemen here and the three other gentlemen in the background. Gentlemen, how many times have you guys gone on a date with a woman and you paid for the date and you had no intention of having sex with her? How many of you guys have gone on dates with women you did not want to have? None of you raised your hand. Get the out of here. That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
Ladies, let's do this real quick. Ladies, how many times have you guys, or do you know of someone who went on a date with someone and knew they weren't going to have sex with them? Has that ever happened? All of you raised your hand. Holy shit, isn't that crazy that one gender can go on dates with people with no intention of having sex, and the other gender can go on dates with people with only the intention of having sex?
Well, because I think that the problem is that men, when they go on dates with women, they're like, oh, I'm taking this girl on a date and I'm paying for shit. And then at the end of the night, oh, I might fuck her or not.
Regardless of whether or not he still wants to.
He wants
even if he doesn't.
And that's his mentality. He's like, I'm going to.
A lot of times, no. They're just, even if they know they're not, they're still going to go on there because they want
They're
to.
going to try to.
They want to. But in the situation with women, it's like you guys will go on dates with people you aren't even attracted to. You'll sit there and right swipe on people that you have no intention on going on dates with. You're laughing because it's true, which is why dating apps are garbage.
But I'm not on dating apps, so I just don't care. I really don't care about men.
I think it's fair from the male's perspective of like, okay, you're taking if you're planning a proper date, you're taking the time, you're going to put that energy and effort into someone that you find attractive that you ultimately want to have sex with. Like, I think that's fair.
What do you mean? So that
for a guy.
He deserves or he wants to have sex?
No, that he wants. Not
of
that
course,
he deserves.
Of course,
no one deserves.
But in the same context,
no one deserves sex. That is correct.
As a woman, I would never do something for a man that I wasn't trying to have sex with. Like, I would never go out of my way to do something.
But have you ever been on a date with a guy that you knew you weren't going to have sex with?
But I wasn't reciprocating in any way, shape, or form.
But you still went to dinner.
But you went on dinner with her.
I know, but the sign is that she would never reciprocate the same type of care. Women that care about you and want to you are reciprocating.
Oh, agreed. But my point is, I know women go on dates with guys they do want to have sex with. It's just men don't go on dates with women that they don't want to have sex with. That's my point. Like the thing is, like the idea of us going to, that's why a lot of guys are out there, like their times are being wasted. I'll even take it one step further. Not even you guys in particular, because I think most of you can get the dudes you want. I think most women go on dates most of the time knowing that they're not going to have sex with a guy. In fact, I think most women most of the time swipe right on dating apps knowing full well that they won't have sex with a guy because they want to waste their like rest in peace to Alan Roger Curry. They're time wasters. These women are time wasters.
Game playing time wasters.
Dates aren't for fucking. Dates are for getting to know each other.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that women go on dates with men they know they would never have sex with. That's the difference.
I wouldn't. If he was not that great from the first impression, but then I got to know him and found out he was a billionaire, absolutely.
I found out he was a billionaire. I got to know him. I found out he's a billionaire.
Hooker with a heart of gold.
I got to know him.
She's fine.
Those billionaires just have that masculine energy.
There's a bunch of billionaires watching my show right now. They're like, fuck these girls. Nice. Let me read these two super chats. Look how they reacted to Sterling, yet they don't want to listen to these men and say it is a two-way street or marriage is equal. If you find such a man, put your ego aside, listen to him, give him peace and loyalty, and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Chloe, I would do that.
Absolutely.
Chloe is the cutest today.
I've been married, and he wasn't a billionaire. And it was because he had a heart of gold, and he was genuinely an amazing person.
Yeah. So hold on. Why did you guys break up?
I don't want to air his dirty laundry.
Because he wasn't a billionaire.
No, he was dealing with some personal issues where he needed to seek medical attention.
Beautiful.
And
okay.
I tried my hardest.
Ladies, raise your hand if you've broken up with a guy at some point in your life. Raise your hand. Probably all of you have. Okay, cool. You've broken up with a guy. How many of you right now regret breaking up with any guy you've ever been with? Raise your hand if you've ever regretted. Right, raise your hand if you guys have gone out with a guy ever and cheated on him and regretted cheating on him. Any of you?
I've never cheated, but
I
it's
don't
fine.
cheat. I've never cheated either.
Okay. Got it. So as long as I've been asking this question, I have never had a single woman say that they regretted breaking up with any dude ever in history. And I know some of these women are worse off after the relationships they got out of. And it just seems to be some adaptation that women have that no matter what happens when the relationship's over, it was never their fault. And they're always better off after they got rid of the dude.
He was a narcissist.
I know girls.
Remember the closet story? Those are my types of stories. So everyone's always been cheating on me, not the opposite direction.
Right. There we go.
So there's actually some case scenarios where, I'm not going
Oh, I'm
to
not. No,
regret a single fucking thing.
certainly. Most of the time when you break up, I get not regretting it. But it's just like a lot of times when a girl like cheats on a dude or whatever, or picks or gets rid of her husband to go out with some boy, and she never looks back and says, "Man, I probably should have stayed with my husband." I never hear women say this.
It looks like when it says Tom Brady got cheated on.
Yes,
that's fucking insane.
Like, it's just so crazy.
Brady got cheated
and Giselle will never say, "Oh, I regret this." Never.
I got cheated on by a Victoria's Secret model.
Speaking of the mic.
She was a Victoria's Secret model.
Ish. At the time,
like 25 years ago.
She wasn't just some average girl that cheated on Tom Brady. She was like of the
Tom Brady is in his prime now.
She was sleeping with her jiu-jitsu instructor.
I don't know the story. I don't follow pop culture.
Yeah,
she was sleeping with her jiu-jitsu instructor while they were still married, and Tom knew about it.
Dang.
Yes. Yeah.
He was a what? He
was
He was the Plan B guy.
He knew that his wife. Like guys, you want to think you thought Tom Brady was a G for winning 7 Super Bowls? How about leading the league in passing when you know your wife is a jiu-jitsu instructor? Bro, that is a G. Like, my respect for Tom Brady actually went up. Now, he should have left her sooner, clearly, but like that part is crazy.
You know his name. He is in your house. He has drank your wine, and he will betray you.
He will betray you. Awesome. Everybody, hold on to your butt.
So I haven't seen this one. I'm gonna let you guys build this one up. Now, tell me, ladies, if you would want to be married to this guy.
Found it.
He eats ketchup. Fuck
Oh, he's
him.
a husband? Thing with
Watch.
his wife?
No, watch. He levels up. Sex is at the end of the level.
It's not that hard.
Just like putting the toilet seat down. Jesus Christ.
Picking your pants up off the floor when you get off work.
Grande chai latte, please. Actually, just make that a venti.
Throw pillows.
Visit Buc-ee's.
Can't go with the
He's
buddies.
dreaming of all these things. Now, the reason why. Now, why is this funny?
Just hilarious.
This is what me. This is when I used to do a show with this guy, terrestrial radio show host. His name was Pat Campbell. We used to call this cookie time for good boy, meaning that if you do enough chores and if you do enough, if you're thinking about like doing whatever she wants you to do, you'll eventually get that bar all the way. He never does, but he gets it all the way over to sex. And so as long as he does as much stuff as possible, therefore he will get sex as a result of that. You're all everyone here is single, correct?
Correct.
And this is why they laugh at you.
Our boyfriends would get mad if we were here.
I'm single because I choose to be single. You know how many guys are in my DMs? I don't give a f about them. No matter how much money they have or not.
So how's that any different than, say, like prostitution?
Well, no, she said she doesn't care.
No, I mean not her, but I mean the videos. Like, how's that?
I don't care, and I have a real job. I don't do only
Or acts
prostitution
of
shit.
service different.
Okay, now you're talking about love languages here.
Yeah, those
love
are all
languages.
acts of
My
Love languages are a psyop. I'm just going to tell you right now.
No, they're not. They're
No,
real.
they're-
They truly are. The way people
Really, my
perceive
love language is anal sex. How's that?
Then you would need
That's giving. No,
Right.
that's taking or giving.
I see.
That's gifts.
That's gifts. That's gifts.
That's gifts. Anal sex is gifts.
No,
That's a gift right there.
Physical touch. That is
That's
physical touch.
hilarious.